this is another object that's in front of our sun. Those reflections are getting stronger now. So please enjoy this video, and I'll play this for you now, and I will be back again shortly with more images from around the world and other webcams showing truth that the skies have changed. And again, here in the UK, they are chemtrailing every single day. And I urge, please, for people to see those chemtrails and notice those changes of the skies as well, because we're seeing far too much evidence now. And before, in the past, it wasn't like this. We would see blue skies, a yellow sun, a normal celestial body, the moon, but we're seeing different sizes of the moon, different colours of the sun. So please take care, and I'll be back to you shortly.
Okay, welcome back. Now, the time is now 4:39 p.m. in the Northern Hemisphere in the UK, and it's the 3rd of the 8th, 2017. And I just want to thank everybody for sending in these fantastic images. And I've got lots more to show as well when I come back home on Friday, because we are seeing a lot of strangers. I mean, the sun, this simulator, this object that's being chemtrailed, they're using HARP as well to cover the truth. I mean, the colour of the sun is white. It's not that yellow sun anymore. Please don't be fooled about what the powers that be do to our skies, spraying, using the military and the government just hiding this from us. So I'm going to go to the first image here. We can see on this image as well. Just let this come up now. This is the first image that's come through. Okay, now this is in Birmingham in the UK, and you can see there blatantly where they've chemtrailed early hours of the morning, and this white object that's up there above our atmosphere that's hiding the dead sun. The sun is dying. It's just changing its colour. It's very much a strange colour now. When it goes down the horizon, you see this very much orange and red reflection, because we've got Nibiru that's in front of it, and this heavenly body as well, the brown dwarf star that's harming our sun. There's bits falling off our sun all the time. These coronal holes have got a lot bigger as well. So I mean, thank you for this image, for sending this in. Okay, let's go to the next image now. We can see this image that's coming up now. Now this other image as well, it's come from Boston in the USA. Again, you can see that yellow haze of the sky and this white hot object. And also as well, if I just zoom in here, you can see something else as well. This celestial object. I mean, look at these chem clouds, okay, that's being burnt away by this object. Now, again, there's a celestial body that's up there. Can you see this image here on the screen to the right hand side? This was well caught, and thank you for this image, just absolutely outstanding. Now I'm keeping the names private today on this video, because I believe that privacy is very important about this this subject, because it could be very touchy. It's a touchy subject, isn't it? But again, we just need to keep going to show the proof of what's going on up there. And we've got another image that's coming as well. You can see this come on the screen as well. Another fantastic image, and this is from Switzerland. You can see again this red haze in the sky as the sun goes down. You've got this red reflection that we've not seen before that's reflecting on these chemtrails. These are not natural clouds, these are chems. And again, the tree life is still being destroyed. Another fantastic image, thank you. Okay, we've got another image come in as well by a fantastic guy. Now, this chap is known and he sends images all the time. And I want to say a big warm thank you to you too, Steve. And look at this. This sky is very strange as well, isn't it? It's changing its colour, isn't it? All the time. We've got this strange colour sky and also this yellow haze. Now they've chemtrailed above here to hide an object. Can you see they blatantly do this? And this cloud, I believe, is being controlled by HARP, because it moves slowly. It moves slowly to hide anything that's going up in the skies. They don't want you to see the truth, do they? And again, we get these strange formated clouds. Can you see these strange clouds here? They sort of lift up a lot of times now. And back in the years, we never saw these strange formations. So again, another fantastic image. Thank you. If I can try and get this image now brought up. Hold on. Let's change it to another image. We're just trying to get images down. I'm trying to do this as much as I can at the moment because I'm very busy at the moment, and I'm back home on Friday. That's tomorrow. Here again you can see this setting, can't you? Again, this was taken in the USA near Chicago. I mean, look at this. This image is fantastic. I mean, again, you can clearly see the evidence, can't you, where they use these black chems. Two different toxins in the sky, two chemicals. This haze we see thousands of feet high as well in the sky, and also they are covering this object all the time so we can't see anything. And again, on the horizon we're seeing trash that's being brought through. I mean, Nibiru, Helion and the moons are here now. They really are. We're seeing these huge reflections, and they are getting much stronger all the time. Okay, we're going to view this image now. Here's another image that came in just a short time ago by a fantastic lady subscriber. You can see this, can't you? Now, we're getting a lot of this all the time as well now, aren't we? This was taken in Europe, near a place near Italy. Can you see clearly that that white object is up there burning through those chems? And this is what they do. They try and cool the atmosphere down so we don't get to see anything. And also, because of these solar flares, this solar activity that's coming down towards us, we are being hit about 20 a day by these solar flares. And it causes strange weather patterns, thunderstorms that last 5 seconds, and then it's like hailstones for 5 minutes and then it disappears. And even snow some places where in the summer period, very strange. I mean, these broken chems again and these cloud formations I believe is HARP. And to the left side it's too dark. Too dark here on this this photograph. And thank you for sending this in. Let's have a look at this next image. There's so many people that are sending in images, and it's just fantastic that we're all on the same page looking at the same skies. Falling clouds. I mean, look at this. Just melting away, aren't they? And this strange haze in the sky. No blue sky here with this object on the horizon. And you've got those chemtrails. Another fantastic image. Thank you for sending this in. I mean, this image as well is from the USA. And people around the USA. I mean, there's many subscribers. Fantastic people out there that are viewing the stars and skies. Thank you. Here's another image that's come in as well. And this image, I believe, is coming from Russia. I mean, look at this. This is a fantastic image. I mean, again, look at this haze in the sky, this red haze. And again, this dark shadow up there as well. Very dark, isn't it? Very, very dark. I mean, and you can see these trees that are being affected as well. We know this is lens flare, but we are concentrating on this red haze that's being looked at. And this guy from this area has turned around to me and said, it's too dark. He is starting to notice the changes as well. It's very, very dark. An older gentleman. I mean, he's at the age of 80 years old. And he's been studying the skies for many years. Being very persistent. And we've got to respect the older gentlemen, the older people, the older ladies. I mean, they're the ones that have been here for a long time to notice now that the changes are here. So again, thank you for this image. Outstanding. Here's another image that's come through. You can see this, can't you? I mean, again, you've got that formation up in the heavens, haven't you? This HARP cloud. And again, these black, strange clouds. I mean, I've never seen these black clouds before. Only white clouds. Mixtures of different chemicals. Please don't be fooled that these are a natural weather cloud system. Fantastic image. And again, respect to you too. And this was taken from near Spain in Europe. Here's another fantastic image that's come through as well. And this is another part of the world, in Australia. I mean, this is a sunset down in Australia. And I mean, look at the formations in the cloud systems. I mean, it's getting so evident now. I mean, look at the blue and the purple haze. And this strange cloud that's always in front of the sun. This object. To hide the truth. It doesn't move. It just stays in one place. These are chemtrails. And again, the trash that's up in the skies to hide the system. Now, if these chems weren't there and other formated chem clouds and toxins, we would see the system. We would see it. We would see another star in the sky. And we will see it eventually. And I just want to warn people that we truly need to prep and prepare, because we've never seen it like this before. Here's another image that was sent in as well. Fantastic attachments from all over the world. Can you see this celestial body, the sun, the soul? But the thing is though, look at the red haze and this chemtrail in the sky. This cloud-formated system that's not supposed to be there. Trash in front of the sun and this red haze, because on the horizon there's a huge reflection, this red reflection coming from Nibiru. There's far too much red in our skies now. Another fantastic image. And again, thank you for your respect. I mean, these other attachments from Mexico, fantastic. Here's another image that's come through as well, another update. Look at this. Fantastic. I mean, look at these chems. Look how many, look how much they sprayed the sky to hide the truth using their military jets. Again, look at behind this photograph. Look at this pink and purple sky. These black other cloud formations. Very strange. Just to hide the truth. Because as the sun, the soul's going down on the horizon, there's a red reflection coming through as well. We're seeing a lot of changes now. I'm going to go to the next image now for you. Okay, let's have a look at this one here. This is another fantastic image. And this again has come from the USA. North America. I mean, look at this. You can see where the sun's coming down. Okay, now look at them pink reflections. Two colours in the sky. And we've seen these on other videos as well, haven't we? I mean, they are seriously chemtrailing. I mean, look at all this thick haze. And that plasma trying to cut through as well. And the trees are just dying here. Can you see this? Fantastic image. Well, thank you for sending this in as well. Okay, let's go to the next image now. These are just absolutely brilliant images. I'm doing this video like this because I've got a lot of catching up to do as well. And there's lots of things that I'm trying to sort out today. So I'm doing this video just to show you quickly of these quick images that have come through. And I will sort out the original videos very shortly. But you can again see that, that trash up in the sky. And I believe again this to be HAARP that's controlling the cloud system. It seems to stop dead. And then everything else goes down the horizon. You've got the sun, and they even chemtrail the moon with this formated cloud system that they use. So again, I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. And this image has come from Mississippi, up in the USA. Another spectacular image. Thank you. Let's move to the next image. Okay. There again, you can see all this trash that's up there as well in the heavens, and this has come from the UK. You can see again this pink haze in the sky and this yellow haze from the soul, the sun that goes down, and you've got this pink reflection, and it's getting a lot stronger. And I urge everybody please as well to look on the opposite side of the sun as it goes down. You will see that huge strange pink reflection reflecting on them chem clouds and them strange cloud formations. We've never seen this before. This is another image that's come through as well. We're going to have a look at this one as well. Another fantastic image that's come in from the United States. I mean, look at this. As you can see the sun that's going down. You can see something else. And also, strange dark skies. I mean, I know that the Nibiru system will still be a long way away right now. But again, we're just seeing huge changes, aren't we? And we're just going to continue to show these huge changes, these different reflections, every day. Because it's important, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to move to the next image now. Okay, this is the next image that's come through. Let's have a look at this one here. This is a very spectacular image as well that's come through from the UK. I mean, again, you can see this, can't you? What they do here. This is a very spectacular image, and I want everybody around the world to notice this one. Look at this formation, okay, where they've chemtrailed. Now, there's another object, I believe to be Nemesis, a binary twin, that's reflecting, okay? Look at the strangeness of this cloud, all being affected by the Earth's magnetic field as the Nibiru system's coming through, and look at the red haze on the horizon. All this trash that's coming through, and this is from Nibiru to the right hand side. They're cloaking everything, using lots of cloaking technology up there in our skies. We've never seen this before, so another brilliant image. Thank you for sending this one in as well. Okay, we've got another image coming from Australia. Now look at this. I mean, you can see again this white object that's cutting through those chems. These are all chemtrails. This is all toxic that's up there in the horizons that's affecting everything right now around the world. This is not normal clouding, okay? But the powers to be want the public to think that this is all normal. And again, as I've said before on videos, the people have got so used to this, haven't they? They really have. And I believe it's very disgusting how they think they can get away with this. They need to now make everybody aware of the situation and changes and prep for this a big event. Okay, we're going to go to another image now. I apologise if these images don't come up right in that, but we're just going to carry on, aren't we? Now this kind subscriber has told me that these trees were surviving last year and the year before that, but now they're dying. They're not growing at all. And he's very worried about this. And many other subscribers that I've showed you on different videos, they're very, very worried about this situation, that the trees are being harmed by these chemtrails, these toxins. They just need to tell us the truth now, don't they? I mean, why hide what's coming? I mean, it really does frustrate me. But again, another fantastic image, and this image has come from Europe as well, near the outskirts of Germany. Okay, we've got another image to show you as well. These are very recent images. Now, this image, okay, was taken by a lady from the outskirts of New Zealand. Okay, now there's an object here, but again, I know that this could be lens flare, but we've got an object that's been zoomed in, and this kind subscriber is using a high performance camera, and she's noticed something up in the skies. But again, I believe that everybody deserves the respect for everything that's been shown on the channel, because every single one of you just are searching and after the truth, because they can see that the skies have changed. I'm going to show this image now, this next image. Okay, this image is coming in from the UK by a kind subscriber, and Kevin, thank you for this image. I mean, again, look at this trash in the sky. Okay, and again, can you see where the trees are being harmed by these chemtrails? I mean, it says it all, this picture, doesn't it? You've got that pink haze from the Nibiru system, that yellow haze on the other chemtrails as the sol's going down, and also these trails are harming everything. Plant life, animal life, and us the humans on this planet. I mean, look at this dying trees. It's supposed to be very, very lively and healthy this time of the year, in August now. Another fantastic image, thank you for showing the proof. I'm going to show you this next image now that's coming as well. We'll have a look at this one as well now. Here it comes through now. Another fantastic image. And this is from Oxford in the UK by a kind subscriber that has been viewing the skies for many years, like just all of you, that's just wanting to see what's going on. And again, this kind subscriber saying that the sun has definitely changed colour. It's not the yellow sun anymore. We do have an object that's up there. And again, these cloud formations, they're just not doing anything anymore. And this dark shadow up in the heavens as well. I mean, the sky is changing, isn't it? And all this that you see in the sky here are thousands of feet high, just chemtrails and trash. So everywhere's being covered, isn't it? So another fantastic image. Okay, we've got another image that's coming as well. And let's have a look at this image as well. This came in on the 2nd of August. See, these images have come through for the past few days. Okay, we've got this trash on the horizon. I mean, look at the sea. I mean, look at the red colours on the sea. I mean, these people on the land still think that everything's okay. I would say one or two or a few would think there's something wrong, but they just don't want to say anything to their family members. So again, another fantastic image. These purple and different red reflections and this yellow haze in the sky. Look at all this trash that they're spraying in the sky, and people still think this is normal. I mean, another outstanding image. This is from Florida, the UK, USA, sorry. Just outstanding, this image, and thank you for sending this in. Thank you. I'm going to go to another image now. Okay, we're going to go to this image now. See, what I do is I just want to show different people's images and everything, like, you know. So let me just sort this out. Hold on a second, please. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, there's that video that was sent in as well, just absolutely outstanding, where they just chemtrail. They're chemtrailing everywhere, aren't they? And they also, as I said before, they cool the volcanoes down. And around in many parts of Mexico, I mean, you can see this on the Mexico cams as well. Every single day we're seeing a red haze, and also on the other Mexico cams, we're seeing that them volcanoes that are being cooled down as well on them CCTV high definition webcams. So I'm going to go to another subscriber's image. Okay, let's go to this one here as well now. And a lot of people are seeing these skies on this next photograph that was sent in as well. Let's just get the photo brought up. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Another piece of evidence where these are not our natural clouds. We don't see these, and we haven't seen these in the past, because they break up and they'd be sprayed early hours of the morning to fool the public, because this is what they do. They spray early hours of the morning to make you think that they don't chemtrail through the day and there's no chemplanes anymore. And again, look at this object in the sky. I mean, it's becoming white. Very bright and white, but again, very dark around these parts of the sky. It's too dark, as our natural sun, the yellow sun, the Sol, in the past would brighten everything up. So very strange, isn't it? Let's go to the next image that's come through as well. That last image was from the UK. Now this is another spectacular image that's coming from a guy called John, and he sent this photograph in and said it was very, very strange. Never seen this before. And many of us are seeing different strange chems. I mean, this is all broken up, isn't it? And can you see that the Sol's gone down? The sun, this yellow colour that we see that's naturally in the past, but we see this red reflection as well. Now this red reflection is coming from Nibiru. It's in front of our sun, the Sol, this red light source. Another fantastic photograph. I mean, thank you for sending this in. And this chap's from Bristol in the UK. Brilliant image. Okay. We've got another image that's come through as well. And I believe this is part of the UK as well. Now, on this photograph, I need to tell you this, please. Very important, because we see this silvery haze, thousands of feet high. Okay, that's blocking the area of the sun, because we've got these solar flares that have been heading towards our Earth, that's attacking our Earth's magnetic field, and it's also because the sun has its binary twin with it. And again, these strange cloud formations that just move in front of the area of the sun, and this kind subscriber's turn around, who would like to remain anonymous, has said that it didn't move. This cloud system didn't move for hours until the sun went down. And again, I mean, just an excellent photograph, thank you. I just want to show you this photograph again, okay, because I had an email of a gentleman 2 minutes ago just to say that he is seeing this sky right now as well, and these chemtrails that are spraying the sun right now. I mean, this yellow haze in the sky. I mean, we're seeing this all the time, and it's just, as I brought this up again, just to show you to keep an eye on this golden haze. Okay, I'm going to bring this one up now as well, because we've had this subscriber that's sent a long email, and thank you for your email as well, because, I mean, John, you are sending some fantastic images, and you're being very persistent with this as well. As you can see, that orange haze in the sky. We don't see this on a natural sundown in the past. I mean, look at all this thick formation of chemtrails and this dark sky above. Very strange, but thank you again for sending this photograph in. We've got quite a few more to go through on this video, and I will produce another video when I get back home to do things properly in that, to get the images zoomed in. Look at this as well, this strange formation in the sky. There's something that's illuminating here behind these chemtrails. I mean, another fantastic image. Just outstanding from another part of the world as well. But the subscriber would like to remain anonymous, and I respect that when subscribers would like to remain anonymous, because again, it is a touchy subject, isn't it? And we really need to just keep focused, don't we, to provide the truth. Let's go to another subscriber's image from around the world. We're going to see this one now as what's come through as well. I mean, I've got hours and hours of photographs to go through as well, so I'm going to go through these photographs properly again tomorrow. Here again, this is the USA as well, in Canada. I mean, look at this dark patch in the sky, okay? And we've got this white object. We see this in the UK, and we're seeing it through Europe, the Far East. I mean, we've got it as well, images coming from Moscow and Russia, and they're sending me emails saying that they're seeing this white object, not the sun anymore. Very dark skies. And this kind subscriber is saying that they've never seen the sun, this object like this, and it's supposed to be brightening everything up. Very strange indeed. Okay, let's go to another subscriber's image. Okay, let's go and get to this image here now for people. Let's show this one now on the screen. You can see again that chemtrail, and it's a light source up there as well, isn't there? And again, this yellow haze, I believe to be the binary twin, Nemesis. It's now, I mean, it's here, isn't it? I mean, it's so dangerously obvious what they're doing now, isn't it? I mean, look at all this trash here as well. Definitely another light source that's there with the, as the sun's gone down. We've got a chemtrail as well that's, we see these thick chemtrails, don't we, in the skies? You'll see this photograph now. I mean, look at this, above the mountains. I mean, this is the Pyrenees in Spain. I mean, you can clearly see those chemtrails, and thank you as well for the Spanish people over there as well, and I hope that you're all safe and it's respect, isn't it, that many people now viewing the different channels, the good channels that are showing the proof that there's a lot of strange changes now. I mean, look at these. This is all being burnt away as the that simulator, that object, as well as the sun, as it's still in its solar maximum, because we've got that object that's with it now. There is other heavenly bodies that are travelling with the sun now. Okay, let's have a look at the next image here now. Very interesting images to show people around the world. They really are. And I respect all of you for doing so. Again, this is another UK image. Can you see this black cloud that's... It moves in front of this object, this white object. Look at the dark haze in the sky. This image is just showing that it's all chemtrails. They are spraying and covering the sky like a veil to hide and protect their banking system, as if a part of it was opened up, which it will do in the future. Everybody will see the truth, and I hope so that this will happen soon. I apologise for tapping because I'm just going through the different images for all of you. Let's have a look at this image here. Another outstanding image. I mean, look at this, so clear, isn't it, and so obvious, isn't it? Look at these chemtrails. I mean, this is part of another part of the world, but this guy wants to remain anonymous. Look at the chemtrail in here, and again, look at the lines in the sky. And this is what I saw, this red haze, this red colour in the sky that was late evening, and I went out, and it just made me want to go out, and then I saw this object going down, and just recently, here, this week gone, I saw another white object going down, and that was northeast. I mean, there is something going on, isn't there? So many huge changes now, and thank you for this photograph, very outstanding. I'm going to go to this image as well. Let's have a look at this photograph as well, this one that's come through. And again, look at this. I mean, this is from Mexico. This white object that's in the heavens and this haze in the sky. Please don't be tricked. This is fog or mist. It's not. These are chemtrails. Okay, that's trying to reflect the light back out there towards the area of the sun. And they're just pumping the skies to call out. I mean, the thing is, though, if they did not chemtrail, it would have been over by now. Because the temperatures would have just heated up and the ice would have just melted around the North and South Pole, many other parts. And the sea levels would have rose to a crazy rate now. So they are really at it hard now, chemtrailing, every day to try and cool our atmosphere down, as we've got that brown dwarf star that's agitating our sun. Another fantastic image, and thank you for sending it in. We're going to go to this image now. Okay, let's look at this image here. We've seen this image again. Okay, I've put this back on the screen because it's so important to make people aware of this white object that's up there in the heavens and all this trash that's in the sky. And it changes colour as it goes in front of this object. We get this pink and yellow and blue reflections on the edge of these chemtrails. And please take note of this when you look at the sky and you look at them cloud formations in front of the sun that you think it's the sun, and it's just chemicals. I'm going to show you this next image now. I mean, these images are coming through from some fantastic dedicated people from around the world. You can see this halo, can't you, in the sky, and also this haze. This was taken from California in the USA. I mean, look at this haze and look at the white object again, not our sun, an object that's in front of it. And as again, when the sun goes down, you will see that it seems to be very, very faint now and very strange in colour, because I believe that it's dying. It really is. It's these coronal holes, these black markings on the sun, they're just getting worse, getting thicker and bigger now. So again, another fantastic image. Thank you. If I show the images twice on the screen, I apologise, but again, it's just important to see these photographs, isn't it? Because I'm actually doing this hold on, this one here is from yes, another date there you can see, but we do get photographs that get sent in from other dates as well, but people send them in because they've taken photographs from the past and what have you. And I mean, again, it's just very, very important, isn't it? It really is. I mean, this subscriber saying the chemtrail activity is, I mean, it's always, and it's never changed, has it? It really hasn't. And again, they've been doing this for years, haven't they? And it's for the past 3 years, it's just got a lot worse. It's so noticeable what they're doing now, isn't it? So again, thank you for this photograph. Okay, we've got this next image from John, another kind, respected subscriber from the USA. I mean, again, look at all this red trash. I mean, this guy as well is very persistent, isn't he? I mean, look at this yellow formation from the Sol, the sun, but look on the horizon. This red trash. And they disguise this with these chemtrails as well, but look at this red reflection from the system. It's only going to be a short time until we see that celestial body. Now, I can't give a specific date or a time from when this is going to happen, but let me tell you something. I can see, and we can all see now, that there is far too many strange changes up there in the skies. There really are. And again, thank you for this photograph. I'm going to go to this image as well. I'm just hoping it's going to work. Let's have a look at this next photograph. Right, okay, we've got this other image that's come through as well. And this one as well is from Australia. I mean, near Sydney. And this lady subscriber is saying that she's seeing some strange formations in the clouds and the chemtrails as well that seem to move and then fade away. I mean, we are seeing some strange formations, aren't we? I mean, are these sort of like demons? I don't know. There's something going on up there, isn't there? As I said before, there is many things they're hiding up there, isn't there? There's many objects that have been hidden from us. I mean, are they getting help from other things? I don't know, but I mean, it's just getting very, very stranger each and every day, isn't it? So again, thank you for this image, and thank you for your long email that you've sent in as well. Okay, I've got this image that's been enhanced, okay? Now, apparently this image is from NASA, and it was posted to me by a kind email from another part of Australia. I mean, as it's been enhanced, you can see two objects up there, can't you? And this strange shape to be, I believe, the simulator. But there's two heat sources up there, because the heavenly bodies are in an outer solar system. They do heat up, even though, like Jupiter is a long way away, it still shows up as a heat source. Another fantastic image, and thank you, because I believe, and this subscriber sent in a lovely email saying that NASA recently had taken these photographs to show that they are concerned as well. They're keeping an eye on the sun. They haven't taken their eye off the sun for over a good few years now, because they know and they're worried, because we are dodging solar flares like bullets. We really are. And another fantastic image, thank you. Okay, we've got another image that's been sent in as well from, I mean, this is another kind subscriber that sent this photograph in. And this is, I believe, to be a part of Alaska. I mean, we know that this would be lens flare, okay? But what we're seeing here as well are these lower clouds and this dark shadow in the sky. And this white hot object. Now this photograph, if it was taken 2 or 3 years ago, we would see a yellow sun, wouldn't we? I mean, another fantastic photograph, thank you. Let's just keep going through these end images here to show you. I mean, I'm getting a lot of images sent in now as well. I mean, we do see this red haze in these chemtrails, don't we? And this kind subscriber from Southampton in the UK is saying that she is constantly looking at them skies, and she will not stop until she finds and sees Nibiru and the other celestial bodies. And I respect you for that, because I'm doing the same thing. And again, if you look at late time, if you look at south at night time, I'd say about 11 o'clock at night, there's a light source coming up from the horizon there. Something else that's lighting up the skies, and they continuously chemtrail at night to hide that part of the horizon, and also they continuously chemtrail the moon. And behind the moon is very red, because they're hiding a light source from the moon that's out there in the heavens, that's lighting up all the other planets. Venus was bright as anything, wasn't it, these 4 months ago? And we continuously got to keep our eyes to the skies. And thank you for this photograph. I'm going to show you this next image. I mean, this video is raw as well, so I'm just showing you these photographs as they are now. But I will sort out everything shortly. I mean, again, we see these strange formations in the sky, don't we? I mean, that is chemtrails that are behind these so-called natural clouds. These strange cloud formations that we see that don't move. Far too white. Again, the North Pole and the South Pole are melting, and this is what causes these cloud formations again. So another fantastic image, and I respect you for sending these in. Thank you. Let's have a look at this next photograph. I'm just absolutely outstanding how people are sending these images in to show proof that our skies are changing. I mean, this is another part of the world, and the subscriber wants to remain anonymous. I mean, this guy is continuously searching the skies, and he is very worried because when he sees these chemtrails, and as the sun goes down, he sees eventually this pink haze that's reflecting off them, and he's never seen them before. We have never seen that reflection before, to the right side as the sun goes down. And thank you for your long email. And yes, you are totally right. The skies have changed. We all know they've changed. And again, many people are waking up to this now. They really are. But I really urge many other members of the public to come forward and show your photographs, as we're all doing now. I'm going to show this next image. This next attachment has come through now. I apologise if they don't show up sometimes, but I mean, look at this. This is all chemicals, okay? And you've got that white object that's behind them, as again they're trying to cool the system down. Again, it's just I believe a waste of time, because as they're doing this, it's harming everything anyway. I mean, again, you can see a pink reflection. And do you remember what I said on the video just earlier on? That you see these multicoloured sort of rainbow effects, okay? That's on these chemtrails when you get this object in front of them, okay? It's worth to look and note this, because it proves that these are not natural cloud formations in the sky. Fantastic image, and thank you for sending this in as well. Okay, let's have a look at this image as well now. Many images coming through, and it's fantastic that people are sending these in. Okay, we've got this other fantastic image coming from Surrey in the UK by kind subscribers that want to remain anonymous, but it is so important, and again, to show the photographs that people are sending in. Look at this, pink formations, okay, on them cloud formations. You've got two light sources, two colours. You've got that pink reflection from Nibiru, and also you've got that yellow haze as the sun goes down. Really, please take note of this pink reflection. This is what they're hiding. They don't want you to see these heavenly bodies, because if people do see it and it does come out, then that's it. The media, the powers that be, the government, the whole thing will collapse. People won't trust them anymore. And I'm beginning to think now that people are not trusting them right now. Because I'm starting to, I don't trust them. I really don't, and I know many of you don't too. Let's go to another image. Here's another fantastic attachment that's come through as well. I mean, every single photo you're seeing, you are seeing changes, aren't you? Changes in the sky. I mean, look at this. It's far too white now, isn't it? I mean, this is reflection, okay? But we're getting this multicoloured source, and also, I mean, the moon's doing this as well, isn't it? The moon's brightening up. Some parts, I mean, other days, when you look at the night sky, you will see a bright object like this. But they seem to think, oh, people are going to still think it's the moon. And other days we just see our grey moon, don't we? Our you know, the rocky moon we see up in the skies. And then other days it's too big. I mean, what's going on? I mean, then we get a hexagon-shaped moon. I mean, far too many strange carry-ons, isn't there? I mean, it's all different every time now, isn't it? And they still think and can fool the public all the time, can't, you know? Dark skies around. This object is supposed to be brightening up the whole of the sky, proving that this isn't our sun. Another fantastic photograph. And this is coming through an area near the USA. Another fantastic image. Thank you. Let's go to this next attachment. As again, these are different days. Okay, I'm just going through the different days, and they're just short times of different days, not so long ago. I mean, this is another image that's come through by a kind subscriber that sent in a fantastic email saying the moon is far too bright, and they chemtrail as well. I know this photograph is a bit hazy, but again, I respect every single one of you of what you send in. It's so important because it is getting chemtrailed and it is becoming red. The area of the moon is becoming red. And another fantastic photo. Thank you very much for sending this in. And this has come from Russia. So the Russians, the genuine people over there, they're seeing the same skies. Everywhere is seeing the same changes. I mean, there's people from the Far East that say there's too much smog in the sky. And I believe that's what they do. They smog up the sky, they blame it on pollution, and it's just to hide the system. I'm aware that Far East countries do get smog through a lot of factories, and I mean here as well. But again, they do use a lot of techniques to hide the system. Okay, I've got another attachment here to show you of another photograph that was sent in. Now this subscriber has used a red box here to say that there's something that's up here as well. And this subscriber wants to remain anonymous, but he has said that he will keep searching the skies and he will check in high definition to see in those different... He sees things when he changes the photographs. He can see there's objects up there as well. I mean, we're getting some brilliant images from forest studios as well, and I will show them images on another video as well. But I mean, this is fantastic how people are being persistent to showing the changes. I mean, thank you for sending this in. This is another photograph that was sent in as well. I mean, it was used by a mobile phone. I understand, and also, please bear with us because it is a blurry photograph, okay? But again, this guy needs to be respected for doing this, to sending it in. And again, every image needs to be shown. He said there's something to the right hand side as the sun was going down behind those chemtrails, a red haze. So again, thank you for this image. Let's just zoom into this. Something here, isn't there? Definitely. Absolutely amazing. I mean, we do get blurry images, but the thing is though, I mean, there is something there, isn't there? But again, thank you very much for your respected message. And if you get any more images, please send them in to us and we'll show these on a later video. Okay, let's just hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm trying to sort out these photographs of people around the world. Okay, we've got another photograph that's coming. It's been enhanced as well, and it's the moon. Okay, now this was taken just a short time ago, but you can see there's other objects that are up there as well, can't you? There's the moon. Well, so-called moon. It's far too bright, isn't it? But there's another object. But these two are very interesting to see this, because I've checked the scope chart, and there is objects. Okay. Now, I've also, when I looked at the moon just a couple of nights ago, I did see an object bright to the right-hand side. Very strange. And again, thank you for this photograph. I've got another attachment video here. Let's just sort this out. Hold on a second, please. I'll play this to you. Okay, this video has just come in from Louis Ferrada. And this guy is absolutely outstanding. Okay, he sends in so many photographs to the world to show the truth. And I'm going to play this video for you now. And please be patient because this guy speaks the truth. And you all do speak the truth. And this is what they're hiding from us, so I'm going to play this for you now.
Hi Matt, it's Louis Ferrara from Melbourne, Australia. How you doing? Look, I got a picture that I have been struggling to put it on a bigger format so you can watch. I decided to just do an enlargement on my screen to show you what I found. This was taken a couple of weeks ago, around the midday, and that plane shows that it's coming from the east, right, where the sun is behind the tree. That's a plane. But look, I'm gonna take you into a detail into the clouds. I got up to here and I said, oh, what is here? What is here in this bit? So I kept zooming in and look at what I found. Can you see what I see? It's full of objects. Now that is the natural picture taken with the Nikon P900. I'm doing a bit of adjustment. No, that is a natural picture. Look what is there. Well, I thought of sending, I will send a picture also, so you can zoom it in as you will. Thank you. Bye, Matt.
That is an outstanding video, and thank you. Thank you for this. I mean, this is just breathless, isn't it? I mean, there is something up there, isn't there? I mean, look at this. There is an object up there, and this is why they chemtrail. Is this Nibiru? Because that is just 100% to me that there is a body that's out there that's reflecting from the sun. Let me play this video for you one more time, because I believe to every single one of you this is really important.
It's Louis Ferrara from Melbourne, Australia. How you doing? Look, I got a picture that I have been struggling to put it on a bigger format so you can watch. I decided to just do an enlargement on my screen to show you what I found. This was taken a couple of weeks ago, around the midday, and that plane shows that it's coming from the east, right, where the sun is behind the tree. That's a plane. But look, I'm gonna take you into a detail into the clouds. I got up to here and I said, oh, what is here? What is here in this bit? So I kept zooming in and look at what I found. Can you see what I see? It's full of objects.
Okay, I hope you can see that zoomed in. Now that is something that's out there, isn't there, zoomed in. Now, we could be looking at that object. There's a lot of trash that's out there as well. There was a news report just a couple of days ago in one of the UK papers stating that NASA's worried about a lot of trash that's been heading our way past the Earth. I mean, so much debris up there now as well. And again, I believe that the International Space Station isn't manned anymore. And it's funny how NASA just goes quiet. We haven't heard from NASA for quite a long time now, isn't it? Since that Tim Peaks went up there in the space station and all that media showing the situation and everything. And then all of a sudden it just stops dead, doesn't it? It goes quiet. Because it's just a showpiece for us, the public, as they are truly keeping an eye on this system that's coming in. It's been coming in for years. And there's other subscribers from all across the world sending emails in after emails saying that they've been studying the skies from the 60s. Some of these kind subscribers from the 60s and 50s. And again, we've had subscribers from even the late 30s and 40s. I mean, the time of the World War.